don't tell your story to convince people. You don't do it by pushing your message, raising your voice, or seeking confrontation. You're telling it to inspire others, to start a dialogue, to collaborate and jointly lead the way. Your way forward is here. This is Rethink's Night Out.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to be your last speaker tonight, and I'm excited to tell you about the development that we're doing on a wing sail, which I believe has a great impact on potentially reducing emissions. I started sailing as a kid at the age of 10 and mostly involved in cruising. And when I'm sailing, I always try to use the engine as little as possible, often to the frustration of my fellow sailors. And my interest in efficiency and high tech made me decide to pursue a degree in aerospace engineering. And I thought to myself, if need be, I can still always change my mind and go into yachting, because the fields are so alike. And in fact, it's intriguing to see how racing yachts over the past decades have evolved to be more and more like aircraft, making use of foils, wings, and advanced control systems. 2 years ago, my innovation team and myself, we took up the challenge of sustainable yachting. And we set ourselves a goal, and our goal was to be able to offer fossil-free and zero-emission yachts by the year 2025. And along the way, because we're already working on this for quite a while, we've come across various pains and challenges. And as a representative of Roy Huisman and Rondal, I think I can say that we understand the power of wind and the potential it has to power ships. However, we also see that there is a limited audience for sailing yachts, as we know them. And our aim is to make the wind's potential accessible. There are good reasons to use wind. It has no conversion losses associated to it, and it's free. And it consumes some space on board to have a wind propulsion system, but it will power you for an infinite number of miles. A quick show of hands. Who of you are considering sustainable fuels? Okay, few hands. And who of you are considering wind as an energy source? Okay, even more. Great. Well, I'm quite certain that wind can outperform many of these fuels. And wind propulsion is gaining momentum in commercial shipping already, with the fleet of wind-assisted ships doubling each year. So why is it not being considered in the world of yachting more frequently? 5 years ago, I had the privilege to meet with Ian Percy, an Olympic and America's Cup sailor running Artemis Technologies. And we've explored the potential of wing sails. And our meeting sparked a decision to join forces. And together we came to a radical concept: to have a solid wing sail that remains upright always, that is unstayed, and when not sailing, gracefully feathers with the wind. Given my background in aerodynamics, I realized that the idea was maybe not crazy after all, maybe not that crazy as it seems. To some of you, this may seem counterintuitive, but a properly aligned wing in an airflow experiences approximately 10 times less drag than a cylinder. And we became curious enough to make us decide to build a prototype wing that we fitted on a 7-meter keelboat. And as of today, we have performed hundreds of hours of testing with the wing in stationary conditions, feathering with the wind. And we've also logged dozens of hours of sailing, which is truly a delight. The wing proves to be powerful, safe, silent, and offers a remarkable control over speed, both forward and backwards, over heel and roll. We've come to realize that the solid wing sail is a great solution for non-sailors. So for typical motor yachts, which represent approximately 90% of the market, and thereby could make a real impact. We started collaborating with a well-known architect, Cor de Rover, to draft the first designs. A solid wing sail applied on a super yacht would be controlled by would be an automated solution and controlled by a board computer, optimizing for fuel use, both propeller and wind, and maintaining comfort and roll and heel. And the wing features a folding mechanism for the 1% weather extremes. And one big advantage is that the power of the wing is immediately available. You can sail within 10 seconds. The most noticeable differences with other solutions is that it's a lightweight solution by using load-bearing skins. And also, it's a very robust solution, not having the wear and tear of normal sail and the need for replacement. Simultaneously, we are developing methods to efficiently generate power while sailing with dedicated underwater turbines. And this innovation, on top of the wing sail, really makes it possible to increase the autonomy of a yacht. I've briefly highlighted the superiority of wind compared to alternative fuels. However, that's not the complete story. These solutions go hand in hand because many alternative fuels show to consume more space on board, and wind propulsion could help in lowering that space claim. I hope I have interested and excited you for development. We're looking forward to your feedback today and this week, and we're seeking collaboration with forward-thinking yachtsmen, yards, and architects. Looking forward to talk to you.